Hello, Virgo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with messages for you starting Friday, May 21st, all the way through Sunday, May 23rd. Weekend vibes. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what you need to know, what to look out for, and ultimately what to be aware of this weekend. So it is general as always, Virgo. Let's begin and take a look and see what will come through here. I'm going to use both of my self-created decks. These are the Voices decks, Voices Volume 1 and 2. This version focuses on the masculine. This is for the Divine Feminine. So Virgo, let's go ahead and take a look and see what will come through here. What is it that you need to be aware of this weekend, heading into the weekend? All right, so let's begin with the masculine. Divine Masculine, where are they at right now? I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. I admit that I lied to you, but please believe me when I tell you that my love for you is true. Give me a chance to win your trust back. So we have a masculine who's admitting that they were not truthful at one point in time, but now they're really wanting the feminine to perhaps trust that they're coming from a place of truth this time. So it really depends here, Divine Feminine, if you're able to do that. But this is where your masculine is at. Let's go ahead and grab a card on behalf of the Divine Feminine now. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Virgo. I'm guided to this one. This intense exchange of pheromones between us is bound to create an explosive night of fireworks. So obviously the sexual attraction is here. The intense connection, certainly sexually, it's here. But because there were lies that were a part of this equation, it could have been very challenging for this relationship. So you guys were attracted to each other. That's not the issue here. It's just that there were challenges brought on by a masculine that wasn't being truthful with the feminine. So this masculine really wants to know, Divine Feminine, will you be able to give them another chance to win your trust back? It's totally your call. So we'll have to add to that and see what else you need to know for the next few days. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from 3 decks that I've been using for this batch of readings, starting with this deck by Sister Moon Tarot. This is the Sensual Sweet Angelic Whispers deck. So will the masculine truly be able to come forward and just be open and honest? All right. And Divine Feminine, you still feel fireworks when it comes to this masculine. All right, let's go ahead and see. I'm more than like you. Yeah, I kind of feel that here. Intense exchange of pheromones. Divine Feminine, you definitely more than like your Divine Masculine. But, you know, if they didn't more than like you either, you know, they wouldn't want that second chance. This could be a message for you, Divine Feminine, from your masculine. You are like a goddess to me. Okay? That's how they see you. So let's go ahead and add to this and see what else when it comes to this connection. So I'm going to grab this particular deck here by All Things Intuitive, Messages of Love Oracle cards. And then we'll use one more deck and clarify everything with tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know? Fate. This is a destined partnership. So no matter where life was to take you, Virgo, you were meant to meet this person. But what's up with the lies, though, you know, when it comes to the masculine? And then we have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Whoever that represents for you, Virgo, your friends, your family, people that you know ultimately you can trust. They have your back. And that's really important considering, especially for the Divine Feminine, you were dealing with a masculine someone that you could not trust because they created that type of situation. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's see what else. I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of cards from this deck now by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, Angels of Romance Oracle. So yes, you guys are very much attracted to one another. The masculine wants another chance to prove themselves to the divine feminine. Not only do you guys like each other, but I feel you love one another. It hasn't been a perfect partnership, but you do love each other. Yes, look at this. Much, much needed is that forgiveness. Release feelings of resentment and vengeance. Perhaps this is something that you need to work through, Virgo, and maybe this weekend you might actually be able to make progress towards forgiveness. And then look at this. We've got sweetness. Admires you, affectionate. So the person that you are thinking about for this reading, they're sweet on you. You know, they really like you, but I'm also feeling they really love you. And if you happen to be divine feminine, Virgo, you've got a masculine here. Maybe it took them a good chunk of time to be able to even admit that they lied to you, that they weren't being honest with you. But now they realize perhaps the error of their ways. And as the card says, but please believe me when I tell you that my love for you is true. So they weren't always honest with you, but the love was always real and true. So give me a chance to win your trust back. And divine feminine, it's totally your call, as I've mentioned, whether you want to accept this masculine back into your life or not. I feel, though, based off of the message, the intense exchange of pheromones, the sexual chemistry, the attraction, it's all here. You guys were destined to connect in this lifetime. And I feel you would be open to forgiveness. So let's add to this. Let's clarify it with some tarot here. I'm going to go ahead and use my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. Tarot with a twist if you are new to my channel. This is a beginner's deck that I created especially for advanced beginners who would like to learn how to read tarot. The majority of the cards, it has upright and reversed meanings. So it's really easy to refer to the cards and learn the meanings. The twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards exclusive to this deck. So while you're learning, it also allows you to expand your knowledge of the characters and the court cards and being able to interpret messages in your own way using your intuition. And of course, giving you the option to learn the traditional meanings of the cards. So Virgo, what else do we need to know here for the weekend? We've got Archangel Raguel coming through here. I am the angel who can restore harmony, heal conflicts and arguments, as well as mending understandings in your relationships. I can help you gain the wisdom to smooth out tensions and hostilities in your romantic connections. My presence can aid in bringing in peace, forgiveness, which is right here, and the calm of God's grace and blessings. I can help you miraculously heal even the most difficult love situations. I could not have chosen a better card, really, Virgo, to be able to come forward from this tarot deck to represent what's really needed to happen here, which is to restore harmony and to heal those conflicts between the two of you, because it really boils down to forgiveness. Wow. So here's one of the new court cards in this deck. This is the Duke of Fire. And so for some of you guys, we do have the reference to fireworks here for the divine feminine message. Some of you could be focused on masculine who's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they might have fire in their chart, or they could just have a very fiery personality. They don't have to be a fire sign. So this is someone that tends to be larger than life. They're not afraid to take risks, to take action. And so we have a masculine here who's ready to take those risks, to come towards the feminine, perhaps to apologize, to ask for forgiveness, and again, trying to win that chance to be able to be a part of your life again, divine feminine. so that you can trust them again. They want to be able to win that back. We've got the Ace of Wands, so we've got more fire energy coming through here, Virgo. You do have a new beginning for you and your person, a new opportunity. The spark certainly is still here. We know the fireworks are here. So you will have the opportunity to start again. Some of you could be dealing with a masculine who is an air sign also. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay. So this particular king, very rational-minded, a man of authority, ready to come forward with the truth. Maybe they weren't coming through as the king before, but they are now, okay? Ready to admit and face the truth of a situation. And then we've got the Judgment card right here. So I have a feeling, especially for the Divine Masculine, they've had that epiphany. They've had that awakening. They see the error of their actions. This is another card of wanting to apologize for what they've done. This is another card of forgiveness. They want that forgiveness. It's being brought forward here through this card by the messages from Archangel Raguel, the Judgment card, and the actual forgiveness card right here. So yes, the relationship is going through some changes, a transition here that I feel is much needed so that you can find your way back to each other. And it's still a part of your destiny, I feel, to be with this person. All right, Virgo. So let's wrap it up here, guys, with one last message from this deck. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. The Sacred Self-Love Oracle deck. All right, so when it comes to self-love for you, certainly this weekend, what is it that you need to know? What is the advice from your spirit guides, from your angels, as far as being able to love yourself? One card, please. Don't worry about trying to change other people and their opinions. Let them do their own thing and you keep doing yours. Absolutely. That's all you can control. You know, you can't control other people. Everyone's got their own free will. So don't even throw any sort of energy into worrying about changing others. If they want to create change, they have to be able to implement those changes within themselves. And that certainly applies to the person that you're thinking about for this reading. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, Virgo. I do hope whatever part of it made sense for you helps you out this weekend and the next few days. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so very much. Have a great weekend.